gentlemen, welcome back to Chucklesluts, episode 29. Another prime number yet again. My name is Samuel Locke.
I'm Shannon, and we are closely approaching 30 with these episodes. Oh my god.
I have the hiccups. I'm Zach Clapperich.
And I have to help him with his hiccups. I'm Freckled Hobo.
Someone punch me in the stomach. Don't.
You know,
But it would help.
I would bet good money that the Heimlich maneuver would actually maybe help with hiccups.
Oh, no.
I feel like it would. Mm-hmm. Just shot in the dark.
You know, people don't still, we still know what hiccups are.
No.
Isn't that weird? They don't understand hiccups.
You know what's really weird? Someone just came out with a straw that looks like a McDonald's straw that's supposed to help you with your hiccups by like 90%.
The fuck?
Yeah.
I don't believe you because we still don't understand what the fundamental process of hiccups are. Physiologically.
Yeah, I mean,
we don't understand anything about our oceans.
Apparently,
either.
it was like FDA approved and everything.
We also don't know why we sleep or what dreams are. What is consciousness? Are we real? It's a simulation. Sorry.
So this is the Whisper
Hello. Welcome to Chucklesluts. My brain hurts.
So
we
with
forgot to feed Zach.
Yeah.
With that being said, we're going to jump into our first thingy of the day, which is historically accurate, where we pick a place past, present, and future, and we talk about what happened during that day. And this is actually more of a time frame. We are going to the year of our Lord, 1532, winter of. What's happening during this time frame, you guys?
Well, the Illuminati has decided to publish The Prince by Machiavelli 5 years after his death. And then, once they have created, made sure that their great work that they'd written under his pen pseudonym has been published, they decided to leave part of the part of their sect that believed in Machiavelli, leave the planet on their nice UFOs and leave the planet until they come back in 1962, and then worship Tupac in the 90s.
They came back, and Elon Musk was part of that main spaceship drop-off.
Mm-hmm. Why is Elon Musk everywhere?
First of all,
He's like Visa. He's everywhere you want to be.
Oh my God, leave him out of this.
He doesn't deserve this. He doesn't need to be here.
He deserves exactly what we're dishing out.
I can be super quick about it. I bet the Catholics were killing people.
I mean, 100% the Catholics were killing people.
Are they not doing that now? Did I miss something?
No
you don't expect the Spanish Inquisition.
No one has killed more people than Catholics.
Yep.
Yeah, no.
How's your mic sound, by the way?
I don't know. How does my mic
Pull
sound?
it towards your mouth.
Pull it towards your
fucking
Put it in your mouth.
Thank you, but if I get super close, I've got the hiccups. I'm like, ugh, and it's not good. It sounds like I'm now deep throating and gagging. And come on, I'm better than that.
Are you though? Are you?
Which sounds like the fate of one of Henry VIII's wives.
Oh my God, that's my thing.
Yeah.
What's your thing?
So my thing is the first Pekka portrait was created by oil painting of one of King Henry VIII's, portrait people, and he sent it to Anna of
They're called
Cleves.
painters.
I know, and he sent it to Anna of Cleves, and we all know like the actual history is like she sent back a portrait, and because she didn't look like her portrait when they got married, he like divorced her. Well, like she sent back like the bushiest of bushes since it was wintertime, and then when they got married, she shaved it off, and he was like not about it. So he divorced her.
So he wanted
down with the bush.
wanted the jungle.
He wanted the jungle, and he was super excited about it. And that's, it wasn't actually her face.
And
it
that's
was
how
her bush.
Church of England was formed.
I hear the bush is coming back.
I'm down with the bush. The interesting question. When do you think like one of the first do you think there's cave paintings of dicks?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yo.
Do you think that's
Absolutely.
I literally saw this
I
thing.
bet.
I saw this like this whole ass article about these cave paintings, and I think it was France, about how there was all these lines over these it wasn't dicks, of course, but it was like animals that had different heads and
censoring
stuff.
them?
No, they created the first fucking movies in caves because they brought in a lantern because like the more well maintained cave
Are you
paintings
talking
and
about
stuff.
camera obscura?
I think so.
What?
Possibly. So I found this article like randomly in the middle of the night when I couldn't sleep one of these nights, and so they had these caves in France where there's all these lines that were intentionally scratched over cave etchings, and they had an mammoth with like 3 trunks, and then like a 3-headed wolf or whatever, a bunch of like weird fucking things with all these lines scratched over it. And they didn't have electric lights that they did in these other cave things that like tourists went to. And so this archaeologist had the farmer, who's like the cave entrance was on his land, bring in a lantern. He's like, wait a second, swing the lantern back and forth. They created prehistoric fucking movies because the images would move because of the lines.
Makes sense.
That's cool.
And I'm like, fuck, I want to go there. I want to see cave movies.
Once again, tinfoil boy.
I refuse.
God, the fuck
I refuse to watch Paul Mart, mall cop
Like
on.
people
on
have been
this
so
thing.
goddamn smart. Like that doesn't surprise me at all. Like I say a million times, we have been this smart for 300,000 years. They were doing crazy shit. That makes total sense.
Except for the man who doesn't know how to draw his own dick and then commissions it to send it to his honey like Henry VIII. Fuck him.
That's true.
He was useless.
What are you gonna do?
He was
What are
useless.
you gonna do?
He was just born into a high status. He was just lucky at being an asshole.
Born with divine right.
He was a
Kingship.
lizard person.
Indeed.
That's canon. Because you
Yes.
heard it here first.
We are historically accurate
Henry
here.
VIII was the first lizard man.
The first known lizard man.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
So okay, how did he did he like spaceship it here? I mean, what about the Egyptians though? Like I feel
So he's
like
a very distant
Don't start
ancestor
talking
of
about
Jeff
that shit,
Bezos,
Sam.
the
You know
lizard
I'll jump in
overlord.
that. I'll get into some space foot people shit real quick. Some Egyptian Anunnaki stuff.
some
all
space
day.
He
Bigfoot.
might not have been the first lizard person since there were lizard people known as dinosaurs nowadays that roamed big
Those are
on
just
the earth
birds.
before.
Well, like what
Birds are
lizard
dinosaurs.
origin are we going for the lizard people? Like, is it like lizards like crawling into people's bodies and taking them over? Is it lizards like being probed by aliens and they're alien lizards?
we
Like
still
They're
what?
Fifteen
alien
82.
lizards that take
Yes,
like
we're
they
still
like
at
create
Dope.
they either like skin a human and steal their skin, or they have like a
Chameleon shit.
watch that like looks like human, like it turns into like a rubbery human suit on the
Well, see,
outside.
why even do that? Like they're like just make it chameleon style. They see it and they just
Because they still have the lizard shape. They have to wear the skin because why the fuck does Jeff
But it-
Bezos
but it would-
exist?
it
Because
would-
he's a lizard person.
But it
in a
would be like an
skin suit.
advanced.
Fucking
It would be like
Beth
advanced camouflage where you can get like textile change with their
See,
skin.
I don't think these are. I know they're smarter than us because humans are dumb as shit. But they're not smart
Speak
aliens.
for your fucking self.
Do you think you have you outsmarted the lizard army of Jeff Bezos?
I feel like I feel like that was like a metaphorical dick pic that you just put out.
I don't know.
That is human hubris to think that we are the most intelligent things in the galaxy. I feel like even dumb aliens are smarter than
I
us.
didn't say we're the most intelligent thing in the galaxy. I said I might be smarter than the fucking lizard people that I don't think are
True.
around. I think Jeff Bezos is just a scumbag monster person. and
That's
I
'cause
think
he is.
The lizard people is kind of like a fun, silly
It's like you
joke,
make
but-
$150,000 like a second, and you're still paying people shit wages.
Fine, he's a Terminator.
He's a monster person for sure.
He-
But I still like that the first lizard person was Henry VIII.
Yeah.
I do enjoy that thought.
Do you know?
Because he was
And
a very
he, like,
interesting
He
soul.
found out human food kind of tasted really good, so it got a little bit bigger.
You know what? You know what Jeff Bezos' favorite book is, right?
What?
Soylent Green.
Oh my god, that man would be a cannibal.
Dude, like him and Army Hammer, man. Him and Army Hammer. They have dinner dates together.
Oh, damn.
It's a thing.
Oh my god.
It's a thing.
All right, what happened in 1532?
So-
I think we already talked about
What
it.
happened in 1532? I was there.
You were?
I was there.
Normal.
Are you a lizard person?
I might be. You don't know.
You're just a
One
bad
out of
person.
every 4.
Oh,
Gasp.
oh god, Zach's the lizard person.
Probably.
Did you just like outright was like, yup?
Check.
Dude, that's why he
Checks out.
thinks he's smarter than every human because he is a lizard person.
Check
He's
that.
smart though because he picked me.
Fair enough. Like, okay, so in this day and age, first off, we know that Larry King was born this day. Happy birthday, Larry King.
Happy birthday.
The Bible was written and rewritten at least 5 times during this thing. They tried
Which Bible?
they tried emoji Bibles, but it didn't quite work out. You know, like hieroglyphics just wasn't the thing.
That's really funny. Do you think
An
you could-
emoji
do you think you could
Bible.
Make a full-on emoji Bible for like Gen X.
oh my god.
Can we make a commercial out of that? The
emoji
Bible.
Bibles? Smiley face emoji, sad face emoji, bearded face emoji,
It's just
angel emoji.
It's all just fire and sad faces. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And then this one, and then the one with like the 2 men holding hands, and then the 2 women holding hands.
And it's just like a flood where it's just like the little droplets of water just around the boats.
And then like all the fantastical animals, and then a bunch of like skulls.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But yeah.
Because they were gay and they weren't allowed on Noah's boat.
Horrible.
Let's see. Charlemagne was on the march towards Poland, and Poland was like, "We're better than you, and we know it." And so Poland totally won against Charlemagne.
And then Russia dunked on them because their vodka sucks.
And Russia,
Russia's vodka sucks?
No,
No, Russia locked on them because
I was about to
Russia's
say,
all
Russia
about
runs on
vodka.
Oh, yeah.
No,
That's
no,
crazy.
no. It's just because like Poland thinks they're superior, and then Russia's like, ugh, your
Your vodka is shit.
Yeah.
Your vodka is
Also,
shit.
poor Poland.
Ru-
They get shit on so much.
First of
It's
all,
a beautiful country.
Isn't Belvedere Polish vodka?
I thought it was like English vodka.
I don't remember.
That sounds English.
Because I thought
Like-
like one of my favorite
If it is
vodkas
not
is
Russian
actually
vodka,
a
it is
Polish
not
vodka. I
vodka.
can't remember
The
which one
Russian,
it is. I'm
uh,
like, well, this shit's
Th-
delicious.
This was
The
also
Russian people.
this was
basically
also
let
the
me-
first year where the Russian aristocracy came up with their anthem, which was the hokey pokey. You know,
Yeah.
really turned themselves about, if you will.
The hokey pokey.
Yes. Nice dance, we take it.
You pour one shot in, you take one shot down, you pour 2 shots in, you take 3 shots down, you pour 9 shots in, you're drunk now. That's how you do it in Russia.
That is the anthem.
I'm not
That-
sorry. I
That's
got
the Russian national anthem. How did you know?
And of course, that was eventually replaced next year by Bear, Bear, Bear,
Do you
Bear,
hear
Bear,
somebody
Bear,
out
Bear,
there?
Bear,
I
Bear,
think,
Bear.
I think
We
the
fight
horse,
bear.
Putin just rode in on a horse and he's celebrating you.
Come at
right
me.
now. Exactly.
We like to give you 1,000,000 rubles. We're a contribution to
And then of course Japan at the time was also doing their samurai thing. So samurais and ninjas were a thing for
They
a
were
very
the
long
highest
time.
gross paying job in Japan in that time.
Oh yeah, basically like samurais were just cops. I
Yeah.
mean, if we want to be
Yeah.
honest. And all cops are bastards, which means by extension all samurais are bastards.
A cab
I feel like
AS.
we've lost track of what's happening here. Now we're just kind of being
ASAP.
mean. To
No,
different-
the world is a big place. and
What are
so
they going
many
to do
things
about it? They're all dead, Zach.
The
Wow.
Bushido culture is still around. It's just, they don't have, like, they don't. No, fuck off. It's don't be mean.
Before Western intervention, gay relationships were allowed.
A lot.
Before 1900, homosexuality wasn't really a thing, so nobody really gave a shit. Didn't fucking
Literally
matter.
no one, like even in
Nobody
up to
cared.
like 1942, no one gave a shit. Like literally no one gave. And then like the Catholic Church was like, oh, this has-
Catholics.
yes, they said little boys.
Catholics.
Let's cross that out. Men,
Little boys, let's
men.
fuck them. Thanks, Catholics. You
Oh,
fucking monster
Catholics.
people.
Okay, moving the fuck
Moving the
on.
fuck on.
And that was historically accurate.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like
Well, that last
2%.
part was.
Oh,
that last part was
man.
actually accurate.
Oh man.
We're gonna go ahead and move into our first sponsor.
I don't know if
This
that was a
isn't-
winner.
I don't know if that was a winner or not.
I think maybe we should stick in the future.
That's what I was saying. I was
think
like,
we
they-
should stick in the
I
future.
think maybe we stick in the future. I feel like we were just mean
Yeah.
to hip to people.
To who don't live anymore.
I don't know.
I feel like all of
I
the
feel
all the
dirty.
flack was fine when it was directed at Henry VIII and Machiavelli.
Sure.
Yeah, he was a monster.
Yeah.
Hashtag samurais, all cops are bastards. Anyway,
Samurais are so cool.
this is coming from our newest sponsor.
Yes.
Are you stumbling around in the daytime? Is the sun simply just not bright enough? Maybe you just need to brighten up your shitty situation. Well, look no further than Uncle Frank's solar-powered flashlight. You too can place the power of the sun in your hands during the hours of 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Uncle Frank's solar-powered flashlight has several star reviews on absolutelyshittyproducts.com, but don't take it from me. Take it from actual verified consumer Thomas Wallaby, who said, Uncle Frank touched my no-no parts and used the flashlight to find things quicker. 10 out of 10 product used as intended. So don't wait. Buy Uncle Frank's solar-powered flashlight today.
Don't touch my no-no parts.
Yeah.
I feel like Uncle Frank belongs in jail.
Uncle Frank probably belongs in jail, for sure.
Hey,
but he's also...
don't touch me there. That is my no-no square.
R to the A to the P to the E.
Shut it down.
You shut it down.
Shut it down.
Shut
Shut it
down.
down.
Shut it down.
Shut it up.
Shut it down.
So we're gonna jump into another new segment called Historical Hall. Actually, are we doing Historical Hall Pass?
It's historical or anybody who's not actually real. It's like dead people or animated people.
cartoons.
Basically, everyone who's unalive.
If you're alive, you're off limits, but you can fuck anybody else.
Yeah.
Who would it be? And you get a pass. This is
Okay,
your pass.
This is the pass. This is the historical pass.
100%.
Who wants to go first on this one?
Hercules.
The
Oh my
animated
God,
one
me
or the
too.
historical
Specifically
one?
Disney.
Ah.
Specifically Disney. Because he's ginger.
He's
and
such a
I-
dumb boy, though.
But he's
a
so
he's like the
sweet. He
ultimate
He has a
himbo.
heart.
He has a heart of
A heart of
gold.
gold. Damn.
So, first of all, you know what's
Freudian
fun?
slip.
On his chin.
Meg.
That's
I'm a
fine.
damsel.
Ooh.
I'm
Do
you
want to
like 2v2?
Yeah!
I can handle this. Have a nice day.
Okay, you might be back in.
Okay.
Okay, so you know me and Katy's. Me and Katy are just trying to tag team Hercules and Meg.
Absolutely.
I mean, that sounds like a match made in swinging heaven,
Pegasus
man.
can
Bring the
watch.
pineapples.
Oh my god.
Yeah, leave Pegasus out of this, sweetheart. We don't.
No,
know.
She
that's-
can watch. He can watch.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, leave
is,
Pegasus out of
is
this.
Pegasus the name of your unicorn?
Is it?
Hi-oh.
Oh my god.
Lols.
We're gonna make Shannon dream dirty things tonight.
Oh my god.
She's gonna be in the bathroom like doing the shifty eye thing, you know.
But yeah, no, I was so don't know. Continue your Hercules. Explain.
No, I mean Hercules is. I'm a shoulder and trap girl, and even from a young age, he's got
The shit.
shoulders and traps, and his chin and his little curly hair, and he's such a good guy. You know, he's so innocent, and he just works out all the time. And Mama like.
In the real myth, he killed his whole family.
I'm
But we're
okay
going
with
the
that.
Disney one.
Yeah, we're going with Disney specifically.
No one dies in Disney unless it's the bad guy, but you don't
Or
even
Or the
mom.
mom.
Oh my
Jinx,
God!
Jinx.
We were watching. Spoiler alert: we were watching a recent Disney movie, and it was super funny because we were joking, and we were just like, "Oh my God, are they gonna fucking kill this person's mom? No way, they're gonna kill this mom." 2 minutes into this fucking movie,
kill the mom.
murdered someone's mom. We were just like,
it
"God
Bambi?"
damn, Disney!" We're not gonna spoil it, but another Disney movie killing moms. Mickey Mouse hates
Killing
mothers.
moms. They hate
He
moms.
does.
I mean, isn't that the same thing with like Marvel and DC too? Just killing parents left, right, and
Instant
sideways?
character development just gives them something to like have issues
But I
with.
mean, like,
Because you
that's
gotta
like-
grow up.
That's like every movie and every series ever. Like someone's mom or dad dies and they turn to a life of crime, or they become superheroes. It's nothing. in
Either
between.
or.
It's too easy.
Also Achilles.
Which Achilles?
Okay, but Achilles.
Like
Achilles-
from Troy?
Like Achilles from
Brad
Troy.
Pitt Troy?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'd fuck Brad Pitt.
Okay,
chiseled.
but
yeah.
historical Achilles is like gay as hell.
For sure.
That's-
I will
100%.
turn him,
But also,
Shannon.
I mean, no, keep in mind.
I
historical-
don't think it
Turn
works that
him.
way.
We're talking
He
about
will
the
go
Greeks.
from a noodle
The
to
Greeks
a.
were not gay as shit. The Greeks didn't care. The Greeks were very gender fluid. and
Fluid.
It meant,
Yeah.
it meant nothing. They enjoyed love.
They were all
loved
pansexual.
Sex is sex.
Pen.
And
Bring
sex
out the
doesn't-
pens.
Sex and love are two different things. They had their fun.
Okay, but picky pansexuals are a thing. We won't fuck everything that moves.
Picky pants.
Neither were the Greeks. I'm saying love is love and sex is sex. You still you need to desire it. Like I'm not to say like
Yeah.
it's not to
Yeah, like-
downgrade a pansexual being. That's to say like if you like something, take that. It's
Yeah.
beautiful. And the Greeks they didn't have the sense of like obsession and overvaluing of like the morals.
Yeah,
of
I mean,
some-
like
Oh, yeah.
Greeks were
All
like
that Yummy Christian shit.
all that Christian shit.
Yeah.
Fucking Catholics.
Greeks were just like butt stuff. Where's
Roman
the
Catholic,
lube?
the Holy Roman Empire. Fuck them shit.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, who are you?
Who
fucking
else?
with
Who you fucking in the past?
that? Or an anime?
Sheego. We're
Who?
going Kim Possible Sheego.
Oh,
Wait, the evil,
my
like the hot evil
God.
Fuck yes.
Coffee bitch.
Yes. Fucking Sheego. Literally, like,
Power.
the first time I saw Kim Possible, I wasn't allowed to watch TV as a kid, right? So, like, my Barney tape or whatever, when I was 5 years old, like it turned to the TV, like them old TVs where, like, once you, like, ended the VHS. I'm sorry if you don't know what a VHS is.
Google it.
Google it.
Come on, Zoomers,
I'm
get with
old.
the program.
Anyway, so like it ended, and the channel it was automatically set to just in case like we accidentally went on HBO. It was just it's automatically Disney Channel because we watched Disney Junior in the mornings. And my mom had VHSs because she liked to control what we watched. So my mom had a preview Kim Possible, but she didn't know how gay I was gonna turn from watching that fucking show because she's like, oh, this is fine. She's a cheerleader. That's super girly, and she saves the world. Women empowerment while also being girly. What she didn't know is fucking Sheego's hot as shit. And I would let her do anything
How
she
do
wanted
you-
to.
Isn't there like a very famous like awakening meme, and it's one of those where she goes like on top
Yeah.
of Kim Possible with like her hand on her neck, and people are like, oh, like can't handle it.
Have you
And I'm like, I'm not
Katy,
gonna
you
understand what
can't
this
do
is until I hit puberty, but I like it, and I don't know why.
Have you seen But I'm a Cheerleader?
I haven't. It's on my list.
Oh, it's so.
I know. I need to. It's one of them queer
It's like an
movies I need to watch.
LGBT icon movie right there.
Yeah, but it's like when everyone's like, oh yeah, like the moment I knew I was gay, I was like a bunch of like goth girl like animated characters like fucking Sam from Danny Phantom, Sheego, fucking Raven from Teen Titans. I'm like,
Raven's one of my favorite creatures in the whole
Yes.
universe.
but with Raven, it's like, do I want to be you or do I want to fuck you or do I want both?
I want to be Starfire and fuck Raven.
Let's see.
There's a
I
lot of moaning
I
going
can
on
add a
between
guy
you two.
in there, Bon from Seven Deadly Sins.
Bond is also a
Bond.
gay icon. That dude is the man.
No.
That dude is the fucking man.
There's no
He is
JoJo people
amazing.
here.
I love the JoJo. Oh, absolutely. JoJo's good.
Dio's fucking hot as shit. Like, I know he's evil as hell and hates everyone, but I'd fuck Dio.
But Dio's the man, though. Dio's incredible.
Take up your pencil.
But like, one last thing, it's not a hall pass, but like, I literally found out what my fucking like actual type in real life, like whatever gender
Tell
you
me.
are, if you are a personality combination of Beast Boy and Sokka from Avatar: Last Airbender, call me, please. I like you.
Beast Boy, Saga, and Last Airbender?
No, like
No, Beast
Sokka,
Boy and
Sokka,
Sokka.
Yeah.
from The Last
Sokka.
Airbender and Beast
And
Boy. If
Beast
you're like
Boy.
they're kind of almost exactly the same person, but if you're like that goofy dork that's like not scared of like leaving your masculinity for a little bit to talk about your feelings and like learn things, I like you.
I wish the newest Spider-Man was a little bit older.
Tom
Yeah.
Holland.
I feel like he's too young for
He's
me
not.
to
He's supposed to
like.
be a fucking
He's
teenager.
like 23.
He's
No,
supposed-
he's
I
an
know,
adult.
but he
I know, but
looks
he's
like a
supposed to be a
teenager, and
teenager.
it looks wrong, but it might feel rad.
But that's just it. Like that. I think Tom Holland was like perfectly casted though. Like he's actually the
He
age
fits
he's
Spider-Man,
supposed
yeah.
to be.
But I wish he was older because I love his personality.
How do you feel about Andrew Garfield?
He cheated on Emma Stone so he can go suck a bag of dicks.
I'm not gonna lie. I actually liked. I think he's like my favorite Spider-Man.
You're stupid.
No. Here's the reason. I actually like the way him and Emma Stone had like really good chemistry.
That's
though.
because they were dating, and then
I
he
know.
cheated on her. I'm so sorry, girl. My heart goes out to you.
Anyway, I have two.
Oh.
I have two on this pass.
can't.
One's a Disney character.
I did
because-
3. He can do 2.
Yeah. So Esmeralda from Hunchback.
Oh my God! I
Yes.
had her pajamas for 5
So,
years.
Okay, there's nothing
It's
more
weird because it just makes me
like
think of Belle. I just
she's like
Oh yeah.
Alex. Yeah.
she's super hot, social justice warrior, and can work that pole dough. Like
She's
no
a belly
one,
dancer.
no one ever
She's a
talks.
goddamn gypsy. It's so
Yeah,
hot.
yeah, like no one ever really talks about that moment where she's like literally pole dancing, and no one thinks, "Oh, this is a Disney movie. This makes sense." No one questioned it.
I mean, the Friars sings a song about lust.
Yeah, literally.
Lust.
She's talking about wanting to fuck her the entire like the whole
I
song is
know,
about it.
and that blows my fucking mind that like in the mid '90s, Disney's like, "Yeah, this looks okay. We could do this." You know, it's
From like what is it? Is it Dumas book? Wasn't it? Like,
Yeah, I think with Dumont, but it also like it was one of their like obviously I think it's the most edgy Disney movie they've ever
I-
made,
What?
right?
Very
No,
much so.
I-
Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of dark.
I actually remember the quote because I thought it was the funniest. Like even as a kid, this did not go over my head. Where like Frodo was like, "Hey, let's watch this. There's a lesson to be learned." And then the paladin looking dude was like, "Yes, sir." And I'm like, "Okay, so they're acknowledging that this is hot."
Phoebus?
Yeah, Phoebus. He's like, "Yes, sir." I'm like, "All right, cool. I guess we're just gonna." And they did that whole pole thing for like a good 2-3 minutes. Like it wasn't like a short.
Like she started with her like cymbals and then went into like super pole dancing mode. I was like,
Yeah, and they made like
Oh.
they legit made her look like super hot, dude. Like with the eyes, and I'm like maybe 9,
Yeah.
10
Yeah.
years old, and I'm just like, I'm feeling things.
yeah.
I hope this doesn't awaken anything later in life.
Goodness me, no, never.
And so yeah, me and Gypsies get along really well all of a sudden. The other one is Ramona Flowers from Scott Pilgrim.
She's a real person.
Basic
You
bitch.
No, she's
the
a character.
No, but we said no. You can't do that. She's a real person because that girl, that actress, is also she would be on my list. You can't do that shit. We're talking about fake people. It has to be animated. They have to be dead. Not allowed. Not right. Because she's
Fine.
phenomenal. She's a phenomenal human.
For the record, I'm
and we can't
choosing
do this
Spider-Man
because
as a
it's gonna get
cartoon.
And she's
too
the
fun.
partner of Ewan McGregor. You have no chance.
Oh,
Wait,
really?
she's dating Daddy?
Yeah.
Daddy fucking
Yes.
fucking
I
Daddy
found this out
Kenobi?
literally 2 days ago.
Get out of here.
He
That's
left
crazy.
his wife
He's
for
also,
her.
like, 30 years older than her.
Yep, he left his wife for her.
Obi-Wan can do whatever
Okay,
he wants.
Yeah.
fine.
But yeah, that was the rules though. We
okay,
talked about
okay,
this.
my bad. Okay, Zatanna then would be my second.
Oh, she's hot
That's
as
funny.
hell.
But she always
Yeah.
speaks backwards at you. It'd be very confusing.
Dude, I don't need to hear
When
what
she
needs to
speaks
say.
backwards, you do whatever she
Casting
says.
spells at you.
Ooh.
Yeah, she can cast all the spells at me. But you want to turn my dick green? Okay, as long as you're using it at the end of the night, I don't give a shit. Like,
That's fair.
yeah, those are my 2 hall passes.
I bet Poison Ivy does that.
Oh, there's a third.
Oh, for sure. Poison Ivy, the new Harley Quinn cartoon, that makes me feel things. I was so confused. And at the end, I was rooting for her to
Like,
go with Harley.
There's no like
Canon
ultimate
in the
fanboy
comics.
threesome more than like Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. There's
yes.
not one person who would turn that down. I can't even think of
Absolutely
one.
not. Come on over, girls.
So
I was about to say my address and I stopped.
No doxing today.
I've got so many. This is a little tricky because this is one that she unfortunately is dead. But also was a real person. Ashanti from Akasha in Queen of the Damned.
Yes.
The scene in the
Wait, you
bathtub.
can't do that either. That's
She's
a
dead.
real person.
She's
dead.
dead.
Oh,
dead.
damn it. That's right.
So
you
go
fuck.
fuck yourself.
You fuck.
The
my God.
scene in that bathtub to the Deftones song where she bites into his chest and he starts bleeding and they are fucking in that bathtub. I lost it. Like I changed my whole life. I was probably like 9 years old and my mom was like, "I bet you love this vampire movie." And I saw that and I was like, "Oh, what's a boner?" Ashanti fucked me up. That and his Akasha. She's Queen of the Vampires.
So
And it
now,
was like,
now you know his ultimate cosplay fantasy.
it was a little pain, a little violence, super hot, super sexy, all about it. It was insane. This is more like, and then like there's like a side cut. Katy with, I don't know if anyone else did it. In the Saga comics, Fiona, the main female character from the Saga comics, is. I love her
With
so
the
much.
with the wings?
Yeah, she's got the wings.
Yeah.
Like her first line in the whole comic is like the first page is her fucking this dude, and she goes, "God damn, I just came like a dump truck," and like that's the first line of the comic, and it's just like I love her so much. I love her as a person, and she's beautiful and she's hot.
It's
and
a
she's,
really good
dark
comic book
skinned and
series.
has wings, and she lives on the moon. She's amazing. Also, yeah, it's Brian K. Vaughan, one of the greatest comics ever written. But Fiona from Saga, and then Akasha. Queen of the Damned.
How do you feel about Belle Dandy from Oh My Goddess?
What?
Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
We haven't even gotten to anime girls. I'm gonna stick with that for now.
Okay.
Yumiko Jabami is my wife.
Jabami, yes.
But I mean, we all feel
That's a
fucking
good
Escanor.
one.
Big fucking daddy Escanor. from
Escanor
Seven
for
Deadly
me is
By
like
the way, there's
too
a
daddy.
Pornhub
Like,
video of something like that, and it's amazing.
oh my
Pornhub video
goodness.
about everything.
Okay,
true.
Rule
but
34.
If
like
you can
li-
think it, they can fuck
literally
it.
the live
Rule 43,
action,
whatever.
like fuck, what was that anime even called?
What
I
one?
forgot. The
Uh,
gambling one.
Kakaguri?
Kakaguri.
So they had a live action Kakaguru.
It was
Cut-
stupid.
Well, no,
No.
I
Why?
The live action was so.
Why
liked
would
it.
you act? It's
They
not.
literally
Oh
just
my
did
God.
a play-per-play for the anime, but
They did.
I just want to say that the girl they cast was really hot. So
Well, in the anime, she was super hot too.
Yeah,
But also,
so-
small random fact: that anime is dumb.
It's so
It-
stupid.
How dare you? I love it.
It is
The
just
characters are interesting.
It's
There
so
is no
over the
story.
top, and I
Everyone
love
is
that it's
so
over.
hot. That's-
literally, I just watch it for the fan service. I'm not
That's what I'm
expecting a story.
saying.
Yeah.
It is a fan service. What I'm talking about though is like me and Katy finished the second season of that, and we're like,
What
but
the fuck?
Nothing
What?
happens.
Yeah,
It's
no.
literally, it's just gambling.
Like-
there's no winning, there's no anything. It's just hot girls gambling.
And once you
That's the
gamble your
whole
And
life,
they don't
there's nothing else to
actually
gamble.
date each other. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Can we talk about how much like the first season song just like slaps though?
It was
Like,
rad.
yeah.
I'm not saying it was bad. I'm saying it was pointless.
Yeah.
But goddamn, they were all super hot for
Yes.
sure.
Like like that chick with the gun who just like wants to murder
The crazy
everyone.
one.
So-
I feel something.
She just wants to play fucking Russian roulette, and I'm like, yo, that's you're really fucking yandereing it up here, and I am.
No,
Or
and-
the
not
girl
my
that
thing.
collects fingernails
Yeah, that's
as payment.
fucking
yeah.
weird.
Like what? I also have that uniform, and I want to make my own character in that world. Same with my hero. So if anyone has any ideas, let me
think,
know.
I think the funniest character on that thing is like the dude with the glasses who's just like like super nerdy fucking asshole.
I love how they like branded it like from the first episode. The main character is a dude, right? Everyone fucking forgets about the main character too. No one
Yeah.
gives a shit
Yeah.
about the main character. It's like, oh, this is gonna be another harem anime. No one gives a
yeah,
shit
yeah.
about
But
this
it-
dude.
No one cares.
He's so irrelevant.
Like, just why did you even make this character? No one gives a
Here's
shit.
the thing, they needed him as a MacGuffin. That's all he needed. That's like to
He
push
just
the
moved
plot.
the plot along.
That's
It
all
was
he
the only
does.
thing he did.
Like,
plot
but I
pusher.
will say this though, it's actually kind of refreshing to see like a useless male sidekick
Yeah.
to a female. I think that's like the
There's
one
not
thing
a
I
lot of
did
those.
notice where I'm like, oh, he's like worthless and she's just like running the game. I love it. You know, like
That's fair.
I do like that a lot. I know we were talking about hall passes, and
That's good. We got it. We did it.
we're gonna jump forward to our next sponsor.
All right. So, since we talk about hall passes, you might be thinking, how does one score somebody? How does one gain their attention? In fact, how does one prove their worth to the one that they truly adore and admire? In fact, they want to gain their attention. I have a project for you. Have you ever taken a picture of your member and had it look like an upright sausage in shitty lighting? Have you ever wondered, how do I gain the attention of somebody near and dear to my heart who I think would really like this upright sausage in my mind?
I would love to know. Tell me more.
So, I think you need something a little bit of an artistic eye. Why not come to Nudie Duties? It is an art space, in fact, a studio, that I shall take your pictures, fine gentlemen's and gentlewomen's and gentle theys. I will take beautiful, glorious pictures, making you look like David, like Persephone herself, Aphrodite, and make you wrapped in cloth, have your best views, best lighting, so you can have the utmost amazing nudes that you could ever have in your entire life. All for the price of $29.99 plus tax and shipping and lighting. We'll talk about the price later, darling. Anyway, come to my studio, Nudie Duties, for your artistic nudes today. Thank you very much.
Once again, you're sitting on a gold mine.
Also,
Sitting on a gold mine.
also, if you're not like voice acting, you should maybe get on that.
I'm very upset because someone told me that I could look like female Loki and they casted a fucking blonde.
I
as
was kind of
Loki.
upset about
Oh,
that
you
as
could do
well.
a female Loki. Look at you.
Yeah,
You
I
could
kind of look like
absolutely
Femme
do
Tom
Lady Loki.
Hiddleston, which made me not attracted to him anymore because
Femme
I'm like,
Hiddleston.
wait, he could look like my brother. That's disgusting.
You could,
Ew.
for sure. But
Yeah.
you'd be a Brad Lady Loki. For sure.
Yeah, but they casted a blonde who looks nothing like him, so
Very true.
I don't know.
But that
I
show's
miss
rad.
my fucking chance. I can only be cast as a younger Scarlet Witch from the multiverse now.
I feel
Disney,
like-
hire me.
Because he's still.
I mean,
sex-body
you
in
still got the
comics.
Miss Maisel look going on for you.
Yeah, but I'm a budget Miss Maisel. I don't have the lips for the
I'm a
part.
budget Miss Maisel.
But also another
thought of a
name,
new title.
Nudie Duties, also members only.
Our premium
The
subscription
premium-
service. If you want glorious backgrounds for your news, you want the Palace of Versailles, the glorious, glorious architecture of the lost city of Pompeii, the Roman baths as your background. Join simple, a little bit more expensive members-only subscription service.
It
we'll
includes
get
the
you
green screens.
Those
Because we
green
can't
screens.
afford the actual places.
And oils scented like lavender.
love how much
You
Just
don't want a
getting
little
into
ding
this.
dong. You want a gong dong.
And you'll also get the
You
CGI
want the Donkey
benefits
Kong.
of nice
Adjustments.
photoshopping and adjustments.
I mean, it's a joke, but I really can't get over the fact that like if you could make that business, you'd have to look at a lot of ugly dongs.
Oh God,
But
yes.
holy shit, do you know how many people would probably pay a lot of money to be like, can you please, like, I just, because guys don't know what to do. We have no
Yeah.
idea how to do it. I mean, there's a lot of like fucking douchey little male models and all that.
Oh,
so
of course.
Sorry if there's any male models.
I just
listening to
wanna-
this, but there's nothing.
I'm not
bitchy
sorry.
about
You're
it.
fucking awful.
I just want to be lit the same way that Batman's dong was lit, like in that comic.
In the comic?
Yeah.
That's so funny. They did like the rated R fucking comic series and people lost their mind. That's so funny.
Oh man.
Yeah, anyway, excellent. Absolutely. Members only. Gong dong.
Nudie
Nudie
duties.
duty.
Found in your local shopping mall.
And now,
Yeah.
it's time for some celebrity D&D.
Stacking
Right.
this. We do a lot of celebrity D&D.
Roll
We're
your
getting
dice,
so
right.
many characters. We might need to slow
D&D.
down a little bit until we do it
Unlimited.
first.
Shields, selfies, and red carpets. It's celebrity D&D.
And
Wah, wah, wah.
today's celebrity D&D belongs to the one, the only, I don't know how old she is now, but teenager with a global vision, Greta Thunberg.
Is that the girl that won like Person of the Year?
She won
Yeah.
Person of the Year.
Got it.
She went toe to
She
toe.
got that real long hair.
Yeah.
She's
Got
an environmentalist.
toe to
Got
toe.
it.
She went toe to toe with Trump, and every conservative is hating her to the point where they've actually made stickers of terrible things done to her.
Super dumb. Because all she does
Horrible.
is she literally went to the UN and she just begged. She was like, please, like, I'm a child and you are ruining my future. Please, please, please stop killing the world so that when I'm old, I can have a world. That's all she said. And people were like, this little bitch. And it's like, what's wrong with you, you fucking Republicans?
Dude,
So is she? I'm debating between like a fighter, cleric, or a monk.
I
I
was,
feel like monk.
I was leaning towards like a monk druid almost even because you know.
I would get druid.
Yeah.
She definitely has a druid lean. Like she's an environmentalist. Like she's like Ra's al Ghul. She's a fucking environmental terrorist.
Someone tries to like assassinate her, and Stevie Nicks finds her in the woods.
Oh my god, she's the acolyte of Stevie Nicks.
Yes.
She's like Stevie Nicks' #1 acolyte.
Yes.
For sure. Oh, that's brilliant. She
Yeah.
could be, because Stevie Nicks is too powerful for anyone.
Oh yeah.
But Greta is like her like druidic. She could be a druid paladin. She's like a paladin of Stevie Nicks, and she is this character who that's what she does. Like she is literally just a justice warrior for the forest. That's so rad.
I like
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I
So
like it.
I'm elf.
For sure.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, look at that long
Fae
ass hair.
ancestry. Like
Yeah,
100%
I would do,
Fae.
like,
Yeah.
half elf because she's little. Elves are like real tall and older. Like she still can have youth. She can be like a half elf, kind of like this like mixed breed character who came and got lost in the forest, was raised maybe by like wolves, and then was found by Stevie Nicks in the forest.
Yeah.
And she's a creature of the woods. This little like young half elf girl that is like wildly powerful and also like maybe like a trickster style character. Maybe mix a little ranger in there.
I have a really awesome idea for a weapon for her too, where she could basically she shoots a longbow basically, but the arrows are essentially like homing a homing missile for infidels, basically people who just say fuck the planet. So basically like every person who just doesn't believe that the planet should be like preserved or saved or whatever, it just goes right to them.
She just fucking hates Elon Musk.
For sure.
Oh,
but it would
yeah.
also
that'd be
like,
great.
I mean, I think she might be like legitimately like her favorite enemy is just like humanoids. Like she just does not like any humanoids. Like she's a very bestial
She doesn't trust him.
creature. Oh, one of the new druid subclasses is like a beast druid. Where you can like turn into basically like you rather than like wild shaping, you turn to like this beast form, and so she can be like almost animalistic. Like maybe she doesn't even speak, like no words at all.
Like Beast
She,
Girl?
yeah, she like lives like an actual animal, and she just like so like you said with these homing arrows, she just hates humans. Like she kicks it with ints and gnolls and shit, and like that's her thing. And it's her like Stevie's the only like motherly figure she knows. But Stevie's a god, so can like show up in like bear form and like raises.
That makes
Greta.
sense.
So our little Greta doesn't speak English at all. Like if you, to speak with you, you have to do like an animal handling check, and if you fail, she just murders you. I love little Greta.
Yeah, and I love the idea of like her absolute rival would be like literal Elon Musk.
Yeah.
100%.
Because but for two reasons. One, obviously he's like this dude with a lot of technology and a lot of dirty energy and
He's
everything
probably
else.
also farming the world too
But
for
also
resources.
because he's so fucking fake in the idea of, oh, I want to save the world, and she's like, you're full of shit. How do I know? Because I'm about to shoot your ass, and it's gonna go right to your fucking heart.
These arrows do not lie.
These arrows do not lie. Let's see how truthful you are in that, Mr. Elon Musk. That'd be so dope.
But being
Oh,
like with
man.
her druid skills, like she's also like a master infiltrator. Like she can get into anywhere. She can pocket mouse it. Me and Katy have a deep pocket mouse history.
When you say pocket mouse, what
That is where you have a druid character who turns into a mouse, slips into the pocket of someone else. They turn invisible,
And then they're both invisible.
Now you can use the invisibility spell for two people because all your clothes also turn invisible. So
And
if there's
anything
a
on
mouse in
you.
your pocket, you get pocket mouse. The mouse turns
some
That's a D&D sneak attack.
yeah, I was about to say that's some lawyer D&D shit right there.
Ooh, we've done some weird
So
shit.
I feel like obviously she's probably like an NPC. She's not gonna be one of the playable characters.
Probably an NPC.
Yeah, definitely an NPC.
So
like
I feel like interaction with whatever party like we create for this grand whatever we do this campaign.
Yeah, it'll be
Um,
hard to turn her on her side.
I feel like maybe if we do have like a druid who like or someone who can like have an ability to speak all languages, even beast or whatever, like be able to like help teach her basic phrases and befriend her so she's an ally to the party.
Sure.
Because
Well, we'd have to. I feel like it would be more on us. We'd have
Yeah.
to earn her trust.
Yeah.
because she's probably quite powerful. Again,
Yeah.
she's been an acolyte of a goddess for a long time, and so like that's one of the things is like, and God, what if we fuck up and like what if you find her and you don't do well and you fail all your checks and you fight her and then you kill Greta and then Stevie's after your ass. Oh my God. I hate
Or
this mic.
what if she knows how to speak, she just doesn't fucking feel like it? Stevie's taught her everything. She's been alive for a while
Yeah.
because she's an acolyte and the goddess has smiled upon her. She's older than she looks, right?
Yeah.
So she just chooses not to fucking speak to you unless you've like rolled animal handling a bunch of times, and then randomly in the middle of the campaign you don't think she can fucking speak, and then all of a sudden she just speaks a perfect sentence and everyone's like, what the fuck?
She's an asshole. She just doesn't say anything. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really funny.
Yeah, and she'd be like, yeah, I'm not not fucking stupid.
She also could have
Yeah.
taken a vow of silence.
Yeah,
For sure.
that too.
She just doesn't like it. She doesn't
Yeah.
like people.
Yeah.
Doesn't like people. Who
And,
does?
Like,
Oh,
yeah,
and
words are went, man.
Here's the thing. Like, I imagine I mean, she doesn't talk a lot, but when she does, it's like super, like, it's almost like a spell level powerful. And it was taught to her not by Stevie Nicks, but Winston Churchill, alcoholic Time Lord.
Winston Churchill, alcohol.
Yes,
my
I forgot
goodness.
he existed till just now.
I know. I still. We need to get a. As I said, we need to get a spreadsheet of all these characters. We have
Yeah.
so many.
Yeah.
Like I said, like we probably have like 15 characters that we've made, and that it's getting hard to keep track of everybody. We need like a spreadsheet. Of all these
I'll
things.
create that spreadsheet sooner than later, but absolutely.
because it's important. It's going to be really important when we start making the campaign. But Greta would be a rad addition, and it would be up to you all because you could fuck it up bad.
Oh,
And it
don't
depends on what
let
kind of
me
characters
roll
you play.
animal handling because I will
No one
roll
should
a
let
one.
you roll anything. You
No.
roll ones on everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're
Wow.
almost as unlucky as I am.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Me and you playing together would be a bad news bear
Yeah.
situation.
Oh
'cause
my
I have
God.
horrible luck with my rolls.
Stop using those dice.
I have a lot of dice.
We have
And
a lot
they
of
all
dice.
hate me.
Okay, I've another way she can interact with our characters too. Rick Moranis, for example.
Yeah.
You know, like we have this thing with him and Stevie Nicks. Like he doesn't believe she's a god, and she's frustrated because she loves him. But I just love the idea of like Greta Thunberg just like being on the side as like a comedic puncher in the middle. You
It
know?
makes sense. I mean, because also she would be like, she kind of have like this, like, are you my stepdad?
Oh my God.
You know she loves you. No, she doesn't. She loves you. You're a liar.
He like gives her a tea and a crumpet, and she's just sitting there, just like.
Yeah, for sure.
Like a
That's,
squirrel.
What would be her favorite animal morphism?
A bear.
I think like a bear, like a panther or something,
Yeah.
something that has like a
Ferocious.
powerful like protector,
Yeah.
like a fury about it, but not something that's like audacious, not like a lion or a.
Maybe a giant hyena.
I like the idea.
I kind of like that because it's also like a very loud.
Or like a
creature.
dire wolf.
Something like that.
Maybe a direwolf.
Because they're pretty protective.
They are.
I like the idea of like in her free time for fun, she just morphs into like weird fucking animals,
Like squirrels.
like no, like a platypus or something. She's like in the corner, and then like someone catches her. Don't look at me.
Shannon shows up. She's a side dog.
I'd be like, hi.
Are you gonna
I
catch?
just met you and
are
I
you
love
gonna
you.
catch? Are you gonna catch Greta Thunberg? Is that what's gonna happen?
Oh my God.
Greta,
Come here,
I-
Greta.
I choose you, Greta.
Katy, we need to make Pokeballs in D&D. What if we made like an animal?
We made a
thing?
Pokeball in D&D in our
Well,
first
no, we
campaign.
made Pokeballs that we could fit in. But what if we made a magical item that had to be like a very rare item, but it gave you the ability to like catch monsters and they became yours. And we'd make like you want to integrate some Pokemon into some of our games? We could make that item. and
Yeah.
it's super fun.
I feel like
Yeah.
that's
You could
kind of
make
like the item that I got.
You could make that a whole.
It's like a bottle with a thing in it.
Oh, that was a singular thing. Though.
Dude,
Yeah.
This would be able. You'd be able
You-
to catch anything.
You could make Pokemon Trainer a whole class, basically. Like
For
its
sure.
own that'd be super cool.
A Beastmaster.
Well, I mean, yeah, like they have some things like that. I'm just like,
Yeah, they
I'm
have a
just thinking
Ranger
of like a
Beastmaster, but it's like,
specific
eh.
item that you could get. Some,
Your
I'm just
item,
head
your
canon
item
right
is
now.
should be
Yeah.
used differently.
Well, definitely. Because of what's in there.
Yeah, it's not a
You got
good
a lot
thing,
of shit
ladies and
going on.
gentlemen. I mean, it'll be a good thing if you play it right, but
Which is why I haven't attuned it because I need to research it more so I don't roll something horrible.
talk to your Tiberius.
Oh, man.
Talk to Papa.
Talk to Dragon Daddy.
Talk to T Daddy.
Yeah. So again, I'm a huge fan. I think Greta would be an excellent NPC, and it's interesting having NPCs that can't like communicate well, and you just have to kind of because it becomes it's like a part of the world rather than someone that you really have to necessarily interact with. It's like a thing. It's like a force of nature that you have to be involved with.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm all about it.
Okay. Are there any other characters you can think that she would like interact with? You think? Like
I mean, I
Harrison
think
Ford,
she's just a free
Mickey
spirit.
Rourke,
Shaq.
Shaq.
His traveling merchant Shaq.
No,
I imagine they would have like a Bilbo and Gandalf the Grey kind of relationship or something, where they're like just like super dear friends to each other.
Yeah, she doesn't hate Shaq. She thinks he's a sweet, sweet man.
he's a sweet.
Would
man.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg like have earned her honor by now?
I think so.
Earned her friendship?
I imagine that Ruth Gator, when she's in trouble, when Ruth Bader Ginsburg's in trouble, she like blows a horn and Greta comes like running.
Running like a wildling, like.
That'd be dope.
But they definitely like she would be good though. I mean, she would be like benevolent. She's a creature of tears. She does justice. Like she's not. There's no cruelty in.
yeah.
True.
I think
Like, I feel like
Shaq, how he
Greta
made
would-
friends with Greta while she was like feral, right? He just left out like a trail of
Snacks.
food.
You're right. You gave her
Snacks.
And snacks, and then
The
she met him,
fastest way to a
and she
woman's
just
heart,
like
snacks.
she like meets him, and he's like, because she followed his merchant cart for days because of the smell of his food, and he could sense her presence because he's old beyond his years.
Well,
And so he starts leaving a trail of crumpets or some shit, and then she finally comes out of the bushes, and he's
Crumpets.
like, "You want some? You want some? You want some? You want some
want
cheese
some of
pies
these
or something?
you want some crumpets?
You want some
You want
croissant?"
croissant?
you know what'd be really interesting.
Hear me
Actually,
near
I
train.
imagine that Shaq and Stevie Nicks know each other because they are kind of like weird god tier level individuals. So maybe he led her to Stevie Nicks.
Oh yeah, he probably found her and was like, "You need some help, little feral child that was raised by wolves or whatever. Let me
I
take it
got
to
the
somebody."
thing for you.
He's like, "Here, I'm gonna feed you," and be like, "Ring, ring," or however the fuck people contact each other.
Ring, ring.
Just like
Nice.
mind
For
meld.
Skype.
For Skype. Scrying pool. Hey.
The pensive.
Hey, I'm gonna scry you on Friday. Keep your schedule open.
What's your plane number? I need to know.
Ooh, no, Shaq had like a specific thing where he meets up with Stevie Nicks to give her the special wine he makes in secret, like raspberry wine or some shit. That she like is like that good shit. And then like this girl, like Greta, came with him because she's like following him for snacks. And then he's like, "Hey, so," and she's like, "What is this divine little creature?" He's like, "You want it?"
So she's like Cruella de Vil, but good.
Yes. She's like, "Ooh, I have such plans for this one."
You're delicious.
I have such plans.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I'm down. That's a good one. That's a great addition.
I love it. And with that being said, we're gonna move on with a word from our last sponsor.
Oh my god, so much pressure. Speaking of D&D, I'm so glad I picked a D&D item that I love because it's the most chaotic item that's not worth of value, but like I've seen it be used in campaigns and it's pretty great. All right. Are you in need of a distraction? Bar mitzvah not going as planned? Did mom just walk in on you doing the dirty? I'm here to change your life with Jaro bees. This nanobot bee-filled decanter only need be open to work its magic. A total of 333 bot bees are inside this decanter. Their command is to swarm the area surrounding you, artificially stinging your enemy. I write or bush. That was from the other one. Stinging your enemy or anything that moves. To return the bees to the decanter, simply utter the phrase, "Real heroes eat out."
Woo!
That sounds like the best Wish product.
I'm Shani Bees, and I approve this sponsor.
Yeah.
Well,
That's amazing.
It's called a callback.
and with that lovely commercial from Wish, we're going to go ahead and move into the last segment of the night, which is The Hills We Die On.
Come on, Kyle.
The Hills We Die On.
And I got Kev.
Come on, Kyle.
Fuck you, Kev. This is where you say, "Shut up, Cartman, you fat ass."
Shut up, Carmen, you finish.
Oh, guys, who wants to take the lead on this one?
I guess I will. Mine's very niche, I guess. I don't know if anyone else hates this character as much as I do, but it's just because I like the other two characters better. Fuck Tara from Teen Titans. She's literally the worst. I mean, I'm biased because I would go in a 3-way with Beast Boy and Raven, so I'm like, she needs to stay the fuck out their relationship. I'm also solely basing this on the animated series. I get it. She redeemed herself in the comics.
Whatever.
But fuck that girl. Yeah, she was cute. She was skinny. She was rich. She was blonde. She's a little bit of a bitch, like Lady Gaga. But like, she's a lot of bit of a bitch. She broke my baby's heart. Beast Boy deserved better. And I don't care that before fucking Teen Titans Go, like him and Raven weren't actually like a thing in the original animated series. They were a thing in my heart.
So you shipped it.
Yeah, I shipped it hella. And then when Tara was like, Beast Boy, I like you. And then she fucking betrayed him. I'm like, I'm gonna cut this imaginary bitch. Like, yeah, so fuck Tara. I don't care if she redeems herself in any other iteration. She deserved to get turned into stone and not get reincarnated like in later episodes. Fuck that bitch. I'm done.
Respect that. Respect that.
Oh my god. I love all that.
I'm sorry, I've just been thinking about this for a couple of weeks. Except in Titans, the live action series, if they went to cast me as Tara so I can kiss Ryan Potter, that's all I want. It's fine.
Just become your enemy.
And
Just to know thine
if
enemy.
you can't beat her, become her and kiss Ryan Potter. Also, I'm sorry, Ryan, if you ever see this. Oh my god.
She's not sorry.
No, I'm not.
She wants it.
Let's see. For me, my hill is a weird one, I think, but maybe shared. I don't like it when I'm using the bathroom and people want to talk to me through the fucking door. I can't. Here's the thing. I'm in the bathroom doing the most disgusting thing humans do on a daily basis. And then some jerk off, whether I'm at a public restroom or in the privacy of my own home.
Katie's a bathroom talker.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. Because it's like I said,
I just don't like being alone. This is why girls go to the bathroom with each other. It's like it's solidarity.
It's different. Okay.
It's
So I'm halfway
different.
up this hill with you because
Yeah,
like
halfway.
if like I'm out with the girls and we're drunk and we're like talking to each other in the bathroom, that's fine. The difference is when you're home alone and you want your 5 minutes of quiet, my mom literally knocks on the door, and starts talking about this random, like any random TV show I haven't seen. She starts telling me the plot of this with the door cracked open, not
Poop plots.
And I'm just like, I'm literally in here on TikTok
That's a
trying to take a dump.
that's a shitty
Woman, leave me alone.
That's a shitty situation.
Literally.
Yeah.
No,
I'm 100% on the hill. That is
hate it.
my time alone. Don't speak to me.
Exactly.
Pretend it didn't happen. Force it out
But,
of
like,
your memories. It's not real.
I don't force you to open the door. I just open the door.
She'll go to the bathroom, leave it cracked, and be like, Zach.
I just don't want to be alone. Sometimes
Yeah.
I have things I want
I'll
to
be
talk
laying
about.
in bed
like I
and,
got.
like,
Like,
It only takes me
give
like a minute.
Give me 5 minutes to do the thing I'm doing in the bathroom.
I
whether
let
I'm
him do the thing.
Shitting or pissing or masturbating or whatever I'm doing. Just leave me alone for like 5 seconds so I can just do the thing I need to do. Okay. There's this one time at work. I was using the bathroom and then like 2 dudes come in. And they start singing the Pokemon theme music, just right there. Like, and there was a.
I want to be the very most.
No, and here's the thing. Like, it started off like that. Like, one dude, I want to be the very. And then, like, everyone in the bathroom, there's like 5 people in the bathroom all together. You just hear, da, da, da. Like a fucking, like a whole choir of dudes just doing it. And I'm the only one who's like, oh my God, this is the most embarrassing.
Okay.
Fucking
First of
shut
all, that
up.
sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah, but everybody joins in. Now you're the odd man out.
Fine. I'll be.
Fuck that.
I'll
I'm
be
with
the
you.
most
I don't.
odd one out. Fuck that.
Every time I enter a bathroom, I wish I were invincible. Like I don't want to exist. I don't. It's
I like bathroom
And then-
compliments.
That's when you take the time to like shit the hardest, so it makes it even more awkward. So they stop
And
singing.
then to add on to
For all the sounds.
To add on to this, anyone who makes sounds like intentionally when they're in the bathroom, and what I mean by this is I have another guy at work because work is a thing.
What the fuck?
No, we have the same schedule, so I always wind up with him in the bathroom somehow. And like he'll pee and he just hear, just like for like half the time he's peed, and I just, ew, shut! I don't need to hear you orgasming over your pee. Just stop.
That's
Sometimes
gross.
it does feel good though.
It feels good, but no one else needs to know.
The only ever time I've made a slight sound is usually just me like just going. It's because I like literally like on the like road trip to Yosemite. There's only like one outhouse like halfway up the mountain, and I like get hella like altitude sickness. I'm a weak bitch. I drank 3 Gatorades and I had to fucking piss. Oh my fucking God. I thought I was going to piss my pants in the car. It took about 3 hours to get the fuck halfway up the mountain. I was like, please, oh God, I'm going to fucking piss in this Forester. Like,
gotta
oh
pee
my
in a
God.
cup.
So I didn't make a sound. I was just like, oh God. Like, I'm peeing. And I didn't piss in my boyfriend's front seat of his car. That's all I wanted.
I like to warn people I'm in the bathroom by making noises. So someone walks in, I go, so they don't start saying weird
Oh, yeah,
things.
yeah.
I was like, I'm
or
in
when
here.
you're in a public bathroom, or we're at like a one stall at like a restaurant or a bar, and someone starts like yanking on the
Yeah,
door,
and
and it's
you're
like,
like,
it's locked. It's locked because a man is in here. Stop yanking on the door.
And they keep yanking on it anyway.
A lot of girls that I know will like look through the crack, and I'm like,
Don't
fucking
do
look
that.
through the crack.
That's so creepy
Dude, no,
when you
yeah.
see someone's
That's a dude thing too. That happens too. Where, like,
100%.
it's
It's definitely
it's
dudes
so
do that
gross.
shit, and it's like, go away.
Or like
you
a
weirdo.
quick meow to like see, and I'm like,
This is
ugh.
bathroom etiquette. How is there not
Well, okay,
bathroom etiquette?
Like no, there is.
Look for
It's just
feet,
it's
not through
mainly
the crack.
unspoken.
Feet, not crack.
And here's another one. If it's busy, do the beeline and walk out. Like, don't just sit there like you're waiting at a Disneyland ride. Just walk. You don't need to be there just in the ambiance of things and not doing what you need to do. Like, do the beeline and come right the fuck back out and just wait outside for someone to come out. I don't need you standing there going,
Yeah.
you know, like, fuck
Fair
you.
share. Fair share.
I
Yeah.
guess overall, Archie, learn some bathroom etiquette, you heathens. Thank
Exactly.
you. That's also been a PSA.
We're just making the world better. It's fine.
PSA.
Yes, a pizza.
Who's that? You up?
Sure, I'll go. So recently, like many people in the pandemic, I decided to shop online.
Oh no.
Fuck shopping online. Not only do I get things that don't look like what I ordered, but I get things that are a complete sham. I'm so sick of sponsored Instagram and Facebook things for stores that aren't real. Like, if you have the product, I will give you my money and I will buy it from you. Specifically,
lie to
yeah,
me.
don't lie to me about it. Like, I'll give you $60 if I think this thing is worth $60.
How do
like
you
a
feel
thing.
about drop shipping? Is that
Dropshipping is where people make like a Shopify account and then they like buy things off of AliExpress, but it's like a shell
like
company.
reselling things.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're like a middleman basically.
Target is a dropshipping company,
Yeah.
but brick
This
and
is
mortar.
specifically like a Wish.com situation where like, and,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so she's specifically talking about an Instagram thing. But
Like-
like, you know the Wish.com thing to where it's like you buy a dress and it seems nice and then you get it and it's like, oh, we
awful.
didn't tell you it was a dress for a doll.
It's like you're just they're
why would
so
you do that?
deceptive, and I'm so over scams.
Wish is like like cursed items in D&D is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, it's the deck of many fucks every time
oh
you
my
fuck it.
God. I mean, but recently, I recently ordered this really, like, Zach and I saw it on TikTok, and I was like, oh, TikTok. Like, they're so anal about what they put on their app. They have to be anal about the advertisements, right? Wrong.
Oh, my God.
Literally oh, my God. So there was this
Right?
really,
Wrong.
really fucking cool, like, USB plug-in moon mirror. And it was like a wall mirror that was supposed to be, like, this big, and when you turned on the switch, it turned into a moon instead of a mirror. And I was like, that's really fucking cool. I want that because that's, like, super cool, and I would want it behind me for my Twitch streams and stuff like that. So I ordered it. It was, like, on sale. Like, it was originally $130. I got it for $60. I was like, okay, $60 for a mirror. That seems right anyway. I got a mirror that was this big, and the like, frame is, like, this thick.
No.
So it's, like, this big of a moon. And I'm like, my face doesn't even fit on this moon.
Did they have the measurements on there or anything?
The measurements were on there, and they wear the larger size. All the photos, the larger size. Like, I check everything, and they had reviews, but they were all good.
Length mirror, and they sent it, and it's like
It
like a fucking appetizer plate. It's the tiniest little thing.
I was
and
so
it didn't even
mad.
work
little
the same.
tapas, little
And
tapas.
you can't
move.
return it. Their phone number says, we're sorry. Our circuits are busy. Try again at another time.
Probably-
Guess what I did? I tried again at another time, and it didn't work.
But that's because probably like a million people calling saying, "Hey, what the fuck
No,
up
and
is with your
they
child
also
mirror?"
I couldn't leave a review. I would type everything in, add a photo, and then it would just think for an hour, and I'm like, this isn't real. It's a scam.
You got had. You got had hard.
Ugh.
You got.
I got fucking got.
Yeah, I got.
Get hard.
Yes, I'm on that hill with you for sure.
Horrible.
Fuck,
Oh, yeah.
fuck Wish. Like single-handedly though, fuck Wish.
Fuck Wish.
Fuck Wish.
And anyone else who kind of does anything similar to that. And Etsy items sometimes do that. So.
Etsy, I'm kind of shifting away from. People will make things, but it's not in what it is in the photos.
Well, it's either not what it is, or they'll they'll say it's theirs, but then they take it from somewhere else. And just
That was what I was
upsell.
going to say. Etsy, one of the things that I'm getting frustrated at, Etsy used to be all like individuals making
Yeah.
stuff, and now Etsy companies get bought out by big companies, and so like you're buying just from Wish.com basically, and like basically like Wish will make an Etsy account, and they'll make like 100 different accounts, sell the same like garbage product, and it's trash that you're buying from like just some made in China garbage little product, and it's no longer individual producers.
Well,
And
their
Etsy used
site's
to be,
also
like,
getting really deceptive. Like
Yeah,
it'll show like, okay, like I was looking for our wedding favors, which I found on Etsy. They're gorgeous, but the price that they give you at first is the basic price for like not what you see in the photos.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
you go in and you select, oh, I want option 3. It has all the things. It's like 4 times the price, and you're like, why not just put the most expensive one out? So that when I see lower prices, I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. Or show the right picture with the right price.
What's the coolest thing you've bought on Etsy? I have.
I have it.
So the
I
coolest.
have this Tom Nook sticker. Drowsy Sleeper on Etsy. He's a really good artist.
I bought a custom Monopoly board because my girl's really into Harry Potter, so I got her a Harry Potter Monopoly board from scratch. Like they custom made everything. It was really cool.
I bought me and Katy 2 pins that are the molecular formula of psilocybin, which is magic mushrooms.
That's cool.
And it's a really cool little pin. We got those.
I got the Triss Marigold necklace from The Witcher 3.
I like that.
Our wedding favors are actually really fucking cool. I'm actually pretty proud of them. They're like little chunks of like circular wood, like if you were to do like a little thing with a tea light candle holder, a little bushel of flowers in our flower color with a heart that has our names on it and the date. And it was this little, and they were like $1.50 each.
Aw.
It's like I find gold on there, and I can't tell you other things I bought because they're for him, and I can't say yet. But they're like there's if you can find good things, it's just good luck.
My super cool like scarf cloak I got off of Etsy. This dude who's also a cosplayer that I took a chance on because I had no idea who the fuck he was. But he makes a bunch of post-apocalyptic cosplay gear, and it looked like really good leather working handmade stuff. And I just got like a cloak thing, and I was like, oh please, it's like $60. Like please don't let me waste this. And it's fucking
Wasteland.
amazing. It's amazing. So yeah, if you want
I know
post-apocalyptic,
We're gonna pull you to Wasteland.
We're gonna
with
take you
us.
to Wasteland with us.
Okay. Last Hill. What do we got?
Why doesn't MTV play music anymore?
right?
Why does MTV exist anymore? What is the fucking point of MTV anymore? I want to see music videos, and they don't exist.
They
I don't want to watch
don't.
like Fuse
Have
TV.
you seen Doja Cat's music videos? They're fucking cool as
No, no, no.
shit.
Music videos exist. Why isn't
They don't show them
MTV
on music
like, I wanna
television
see,
anymore.
After school, every day, I used to come home and you'd watch TRL. And it was dope.
I would
And,
wake
like,
up
it
to
was
it.
dumb, but like I loved it more than anything. You'd see the music videos, you saw new music, you found new artists. You watched good shit.
Fun fact: Carson Daly went to LMU.
I miss when MTV was actually a music channel, and now it's just trash.
What
It's the same way
I-
that like Discovery Channel is
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
garbage.
It's like all
History
reality
Channel.
I
shows.
don't want to watch Ice Road
the only-
Truckers. I
the-
want to discover stuff.
The only good Discovery Channel
Dangerous
now is the
Cash.
History Channel. History Channel hasn't changed at all.
I kind of now they also have like Pawn Stars and shit on History
Ew.
Channel.
Well,
like,
that's because they consolidated like all the.
that's because they're
channels
all
and shit.
owned by like one company. It's garbage. They're a media
Yeah.
company. They're no longer like they're not like a Jupiter Entertainment, like a company that's designed for information, which it used to be.
Yeah.
Like music, MTV used to be owned by a music
So-
company, and they're not anymore. And so they don't make any music. I just want to see music
What
videos.
I-
Went from
on
music
a music
videos
channel.
to like reality television.
Here's what I did when MTV decided to yeet their music videos for whatever
Whatever.
reason. I went to Fuse actually.
I literally said I don't want to watch fucking Fuse. I want to watch MTV. I want to watch music television and see music. Sam, I don't want to watch Fuse.
But
so
Fuse is
MTV
good.
now
What about
just
Vivo?
stands for mediocre television.
It is.
Yeah,
It's mediocre
modern
television.
television.
Nobody gives a shit.
It's all
And, like,
reality shit.
The only good thing came out of it was like what a Darcy or Darcy wasn't that on MTV?
Daria?
Daria.
Yeah.
That was like the
Daria.
only other good
wait,
thing
they
they
had Beavis
fucking
and
did.
Butthead. That was awesome.
Beavis and Butthead was alright.
It's
I
awful.
am the great Cornholio. I need TP for my bunghole.
But that's the whole point is like there's actually a lot of channels. It's not just MTV. Like a lot of channels have kind of like lost their soul because reality television took over everything. And like what's the point of TLC? What's the point of fucking Discovery Channel? What's the point of the History Channel? What's the point of like any of these things?
TLC
like that?
actually used to be about learning shit.
Yeah.
Learning channel, and now it's literally all build a house channel. It's just build a house
Survivor
channel.
Man.
It's just
It's
build
like
a
the
house
only
channel.
thing. And
Teenage Brides.
That's why everyone
it's
watches
my
Netflix
600-pound life. Like let's celebrate some person who like
now. Right?
ruined
Or my
themselves.
strange
Like,
addiction. Like, don't give kids
Intervention.
ideas.
Oh,
I will watch
gosh.
Intervention all day. I want to kill
Hoarders.
myself after.
They
But,
got
you know.
hoarders. too.
Hoarders. Oh
But
my
goddamn,
god,
man! Just be what you are. Be what you fucking are. What are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like a lot of, like, I don't know, like, they had the gladiator pits. People like to watch the suffering of other people. It's just been an unfortunate human occurrence.
You're like, what happened if I were to eat all this
Well,
ice cream? This
honestly,
would happen.
if
I don't want this
misery
to happen.
makes your misery seem less.
if
we-
that is why
honestly,
people
doesn't-
compare.
if we
their
had a-
misery.
I don't
like
know what
a-
type of person that is because that's not me.
If we
so.
had like a snuff film channel,
I don't
there'd
like
be
watching
so many
people
people
be
watching
miserable.
it just
Makes me
because
feel worse.
people are shitty.
Some
All
people don't know how to
all-
understand themselves.
all people would watch a
That's the
snuff
thing.
film channel at least once, just be
No,
curious.
the reason why they have these is so people don't actually want better for themselves. They see something worse than what they are, so they are content with their life and they don't question the system.
Wow,
This is literally
that's a
capitalism.
that's a
just a different
conspiracy
way of
theory
what
right
he just
there.
said.
Literally,
Yeah.
that's exactly
But
what
yeah,
you said.
it allows you to accept your life because you see something
Yeah.
worse. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, life could always be worse.
Yeah.
I
It helps keeps everybody down and people don't think for
My-
themselves, Zach.
I think
That's
my
right.
brain just like
placid.
my brain just kind of like exploded at this idea. I didn't even really think of it that way.
Yeah.
You know,
Literally running
TV
man.
controls us.
TV.
Also, idiocracy. Ouch my balls.
Have I told you my McDonald's theory?
McDonald's theory.
I have a McDonald's theory. The reason that McDonald's is actually too big to fail because it's actually American propaganda. Essentially, it's the only fast food place that is literally all over the world. And the first thing that people overseas
That's not true. There's a bunch of them all
well,
over
no,
the world.
the first thing that people think of when they think of America overseas is McDonald's, Walmart, things like that.
Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels, and the thing.
KFC.
Well, he's not wrong. And the thing is,
Jack
like,
Daniels is a huge
when
export
you
from America.
when you think about it, like McDonald's is nothing but American propaganda, and it starts with food. Look at all this
Yeah.
food. Like, okay, for example, I was in Korea.
Are you saying food isn't the point?
Food is not the point. The
But
thi-
food makes them billions of dollars every
but,
month.
But the thing is, they're foreign agents essentially in these countries, because what's happening is when you think of America, you're going to think of
Hamburgers.
hamburgers. The first thing. And the thing
Fries.
is, I've been to overseas McDonald's before.
They're better.
They're so much better. It's like
Yeah.
by like, okay, for example, I went to Korea. I had a Big Mac, and it was like wrapped in a little thing. I was like, why?
and they look like the picture.
And they look like the
Yeah.
you pull off the little thing, and it literally looks like the commercials.
Wow.
And I'm like, why can't these look and taste as good as they
well,
do?
there's
in
also
other
there's
countries?
standards in the rest of the world. We're in America, and no one gives
Everyone
a shit about
cheats
you.
Well, that's
out.
Number one thing about America is no one fucking cares about you.
I know,
Exactly.
but what I'm saying.
so it doesn't matter. Just take your
but
shit.
that's
Eat
what
your
I'm-
garbage,
that's what I'm saying.
slave.
McDonald's is foreign excellence to others, while we are basically it's a
No, I agree. I get
it's
what
an
you're trying to
influencer
say, Sam.
campaign is what it is. It's the biggest influencer campaign for
It's a lie.
decades.
Yeah. Because
Hamburger's a lie.
It is
literally, because they literally we are trapped by multiple oceans and borders. We can't go get the good McDonald's unless we fucking leave. And you know,
tell
passports
you what, if I'm
cost
leaving,
a
though,
lot of money
I
for
don't care
people
about
don't
McDonald's.
like passports cost a lot of money for people who don't make a lot of money. Like
Yeah.
it took until this last year for me to finally bite the bullet and
Girl,
buy a fucking
same.
passport.
It's
Same.
$115.
It's
Yeah.
so much stupid
and
money.
it's not that expensive. You
When
have
To
just
people
been
who
lazy.
live paycheck to
It's
paycheck,
not
that
li-
is expensive.
Yeah,
I
you
literally
kidding me?
was
It's
living
$100.
paycheck to paycheck.
We all are. But it's $100.
No,
Keep
that's
in
a
mind.
lot of fucking money. You
Yeah,
don't understand.
like,
Like,
it's
especially when
actually
you don't pay.
140 now, but
Yeah,
you know.
it was 140, 150.
And then there's the real ID, which you
So-
also need to pay for if you want to fly.
or
which is
unless you
dumb.
take your passport with you because you can take your passport. And I didn't fucking pay for that real ID. Fuck you, U.S. government. Come for me, bitch. Anyway,
Let's go ahead and wrap it up there, I think.
yeah.
Zach, where can we find you in the world?
You can't.
You can't.
He's not lying.
Katie, where can we find you in the world?
Well, unlike Zachary, I have an astounding social presence. You can find me at Freckled Hobo on literally everything.
Bitch, I'm a ghost.
Yeah, he is. But I'm marrying him, and it's great. Oh, yeah, you can find me everything on Freckled Hobo. I've got 2 D&D games a week, one on Mondays at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on twitch.tv/Dragons and Dreamers for the City of Promise campaign where I play Opal Roseman, a daughter of chaos. And I also DM a game on Sundays on twitch.tv/Freckled Hobo from 4 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the Crown of Feywild campaign where I play with Shannon. Shannon, take it away.
Yep, I play a dragon. fucking
Dragon Patron Warlock.
Dragon patron warlock.
Drag.
That's totally not attracted to her patron that
She
talks
has
in her head.
no idea the hell that's
She's
coming
no
from her.
idea. No idea.
Maybe by this time I will, but I have no idea. Either way, I
Make sure you have some rope, whatever you're doing.
It's okay. You know, I'm abused in regular life. Why not in Disney World too? Anyway, my name is Shannon. I also go by Shanny or that bitch over there. Fuck you. Anyway,
The bot.
that I'm a bot. You know, I'm just a figment of your imagination. If you see me, there's something seriously wrong. You should go to therapy. My
Shanny,
name's
you're my
Shanny.
favorite robot. It's fine.
Beep boop. Shani B's on Twitch. Hopefully I've gotten back from hiatus at this point. I have no idea what the fuck I'm going to be doing on my channel except for playing video games and maybe a YouTube at this point. I don't fucking know. Either way, I have a TikTok maybe if I don't delete it. And here's Sam.
Hey, you can find me. You can find me at SammySammyLock on the Instagrams. You can find me at SammySammyLock on the Twitters. You can find me at SammyLock on the TikTokies, where I do TikToki sometimes. You can find me at Steam Bunny Productions, where I do funny things very rarely and occasionally sometimes. And of course, you can find us here at Chucklesluts, the podcast. But also, sooner than later, we're also going to be playing with our TikTok, which I don't remember the name of that. I think it's just Chucklesluts
TikTok.
Official.
What?
I think we're like Chucklesluts
Talk.
Official. Where you can be on Slut Talk all day, every day.
I feel like that's a no-no word on TikTok.
Probably
Maybe.
is.
I tell you what though, it would be funny making like a rated R TikTok just called Chick Talk. It's a good idea. That's a good name. It's good.
I mean, you can just change it to like Chucklesluts. Chucklesluts.
I don't remember what we called it. I'll have to look back at it. Anyway,
have to figure that shit out.
to wrap this up, thank you all for watching and listening if you're listening in your cars or wherever else in the world, because without all of you happy, shiny, swirly faces, this is not worth doing.
For sure.
And
Be brave. Be good. Be more.
Thank you for listening to
and
this.
Use
be sure to
protection.
see us next week. Hey!
Use
We'll be
protection.
around. Or don't.
And down.
What?